Bon, du coup, tout le monde, on s'arrive à 38 encore une nouvelle fois. Bon, cette fois-ci, on va voir si c'est encore une nouvelle aventure. Cette fois-ci, ne montre pas. C'est bizarre.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice show trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, task is at hand. The address is on the bill, north downtown of Fremont.
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many things plus in there. Best in a short course. Wait, people will let us know good time.
Greetings from sunny California. When's it gonna stop?
Ouais.
L'armurier là, qu'est-ce que j'en fais?
Fine morning indeed. You keep locking them up and the bodies keep hiding.
Yeah, California's lovely. As long as the bricks hold up in San Quentin, there'll always be killers in this town.
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests and the racket are giving you a reputation. You don't want to turn in one side.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows make it the man. You can't always hit home run. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
Il est cassé. La ceinture est claire est cassée.
Je vais garder ton œuf?
J'en sais rien.
J'en ai un autre.
Non, non, attends, avant de checker. Peut-être que tu peux réparer la ceinture éclair avant de...
Demande à ma tante Bernadette?
That guy there will lead us up.
I'm steeling myself for what I'm about.
I get the point. That'll just be another dead body, Carter. You're used to seeing him. You're the gig when you're working a homicide, Phelps.
Elle a rien eu la voiture, hein. Elle avait même pas une seule ponce.
Il est trop beau celui-là.
Tu le touches pas, ça, c'est pas chaud.
Qu'est-ce que ça fait?
Même ça avec
Check this. Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Scene secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
Au sale, celui-là.
Original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and rain washed most of it away.
And the body?
Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. For my money, it's triple great again. From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle or mutilate. No message with this one. At least she was left clothed. I doubt very much she was concerned with her dignity.
Dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
J'ai acheté Nicolas.
No drag marks. Killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Je veux des hautes, hein, je pense que je sais. Voilà, comme ça c'est fait. Je vais le mettre dans un...
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Ça, c'est là. Oh, ta femme, elle a fait un bon ménage, hein. Elle avait pas le courage.
Doesn't look like anything.
Voilà, ça c'est fait. Celui-là, je peux mettre
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Ça, il n'y en a aucune qui est bonne. Ça, c'est pour demain. Je le laisse là. Le casque. Je le foutre où, moi, maintenant, le casque? Le casque. Ça, je vais le mettre là-haut. Ça, tu gardes? C'est le bonnet.
Not now, Phelps.
Voilà, lui c'est fait. Non, peut-être. Je sais pas quoi finir. Non, t'es facile.
J'ai chaud, mon cœur.
T'es chaud?
J'ai chaud. La ceinture verte, c'est tout dégueulasse.
Merci parce que je veux faire un style en fait.
Detective, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Tout va bien.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Ça, je le mets dans le placard pour moi.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Avant de faire ça, faut téléphoner. Un peu.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thanks.
Tac. Hop.
J'ai fouillé partout mon cœur pour la semelle. Ça peut tuer le pied là demain si tu la mets.
Bah oui. C'est à tous les jours en pleine une semaine. Hein. C'est à tous les jours en pleine une semaine de boulot. Hein.
No message.
Excuse me?
There was no message.
Where?
Franchement,
On
il faut
the
être moins de jours.
Last bodies had something written.
Moi je les avais mis,
This
tu
one
te
didn't.
souviens?
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same
Faut jamais en
guy.
fait des semaines de boulot.
Right? Before you start trying to link this. Breathe, Phelps. Breathe, damn
Ça
it.
c'est grave.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Tranquille. Regarde. Là où je fais de la pute pour Cochonou. Que les sponsors de chez nous nous donnent. Ça serait bien que j'aurais des sponsors pour ce que je fais en vidéo. Ouais. Quoi?
Prendre la serviette là pour prendre la douche.
Bah prends-la.
Ça tu m'as dit non hein.
Mets-la dans le placard.
At least the rain stopped. You can change back into those white bucks.
Tu le prends, ça change. L'armurerie.
C'est pas l'armurier, ça.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD, were investigating a case and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look. You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that
De
need
quoi?
pressing.
On va te ranger quelque part.
Number
Mais
down that dress out there.
On a des bretelles bientôt. Alors ça c'est quoi? Ça c'est une boîte. Je sais pas.
alors. C'est dingue ça. Bon, c'est pas là. On va faire comme ça.
Connaissez dessus ta boîte là-bas. Attends 2 secondes.
Ouais, 2 secondes. Hein?
C'est qui t'a mordu?
Mordu où? Putain, c'est dingue ça. Je peux pas trouver ce que je veux. Ah, c'est...
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
C'est bon.
Quand la démontée demain matin, ta PS4, comme ça tu la mets dans le sac.
Ouais.
Je la prendrai avec moi pour aller voir Léa, après je rentre à la maison.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought.
Faut pas dire, mes amis, ce jeu est super long. Si vous comptez de l'acheter, il faut vraiment connaître tous les jeux par cœur. Y compris dans le 3. Y compris dans le PlayStation 3. Parce que moi j'ai joué avant de sur la PlayStation 3 parce que je connais tout. Mais là, comme il est remasterisé sur PlayStation 4, je suis obligé de l'acheter quoi. Je vais pas hésiter là. Ah mais là sur la PS3. Ouais.
We're looking for a tall man with a disfigured face. You know him?
Attends, il a encore allumé là. Non mais laisse comme ça pour l'instant.
Chaussette de ski, tu gardes?
Ouais.
Je pense qu'il a gardé, c'est dans les cartons.
Oui. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire?
Tu te la mets où?
Quoi, j'ai déjà fini la mission? Bah, c'est plus rapide qu'autre chose là, what? Bon, bah, allez, on dégage ici. Hein. On se part chez cette clodo là.
Ça, c'est presque si. Protège si bien, on garde.
I've got a feeling we're about to meet another wife.
Là où ouais.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic type show a particular disposition for this stuff.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Ouais.
C'est ça, tu m'as dit.
Ouais.
On voit un seul coup clair. Regarde tout ça que je sais trouver, regarde. Je les jette à la poubelle ou sur ma commode? On est acheté alors. On jette à la poubelle ou sur ma commode? Ah non, je suis sur ma commode. Tu recommandes les chaussettes, je recommande les chaussettes de mon homme, moi.
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Pareil, je suis encore coupé. Encore coupé. Quoi d'autre?
Oh, celui-là, celle-là, elle est trop belle. Hein?
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a
C'est quoi?
party.
C'est une genouillère, je sais
She
pas,
was
c'est dans le
kind of dolled
cadre.
up.
Tu veux la mettre pour le boulot?
She
Ouais.
had her green
Mets-la
silk
dans cette pour le
dress,
boulot.
open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think that...
Procedure. You see to your girls.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules
Phelps,
them out.
badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you run an address for a Bobby Ross? Then send some uniforms over.
Would you like him picked up?
No. Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks, ma'am.
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Bah.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. There can't be anyone who knew her.
So you don't know anyone who
Oh
would want her
non,
dead?
c'est la mauvaise réponse. Donc il vous fera tête à pied carré ou tête carrée. Voilà, je crois que c'est soit moi. Soit là, soit carré, ou soit là. Ces trois petits boutons là. Hein.
She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Si vous voulez jouer à roman rouge.
So when I call this Bobby Ross character and he tells me you're lying.
Look, what do I have to do to convince you that I stayed at the party? I want to find who did this. I want to help.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Tarleton. We like the look of you for this, so you better give us something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
When was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. Card game Bobby's is wrapping up. Played out my hand and drove home here. Paid the sitter and went to bed.
Pas du tout, j'ai fouillé partout, j'ai
In
pas
sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, Lars.
And you're the perfect husband, I suppose.
C'est le rose beef qui t'attend.
If Bobby Ross doesn't confirm your story, we are going to come back here and pick you up. It doesn't look good, Lars.
Appreciate your time, sir.
Tu gardes ça, mon cœur?
Il
y en a qu'un seul.
Non.
Juste le slip au sale et ça au sale.
Pardon, très cher collègue.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
Don't think this is any use to us.
So she went out without her handbag? She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind. At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Je te laisse allumer ta lumière.
We could see if Pinker can match the impression of the crime scene.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true. I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies. Need to check if she was a regular.
I can't believe Teresa's dead.
Pas fini de fouiller notre maison, monsieur. Où sa chambre, monsieur? Là.
Optimistic, Cole.
Désolé, on trouve pas l'autre semelle. Je le mets dedans.
Non, mais de toute façon, mais une semelle d'Adidas et l'autre d'Adidas, c'est voilà. Hein.
Ah, moi, ils sont des semelles.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Comme ça? Voilà. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut?
Tu lui demandes à ma mère, sinon elle est passée où la semaine? Tu lui demandes, tiens. Demande-lui.
Probably nothing.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Sounds like the Carlson crowd had our last drink at Barron's bar. We should check the place out.
Ah, d'accord. Elle est derrière le lit, mon chéri.
Ah bon? Et qu'est-ce qu'elle fout derrière mon lit?
C'est ton père qui l'a jeté derrière. On va ranger ta veste, on va la prendre derrière.
Si. c'est quoi, c'est la space?
Ouais. Derrière le canapé, il y a plus de...
C'est quoi la garantie de la PS3? Mais là dans là-dedans. Mais là là-dedans.
Gents, drink. Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Terrellson? Yes, it is. I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out. If you don't mind, we have a few questions. What time did Teresa leave? Around 10:30, I think.
Bah, tu demanderas au boulot hein, qu'il te donne une semaine. René, tiens, les doliprane.
Non.
On foot, in a car, by bus? How was it? She called for a cab. Did you get the number? Sure I did. I like Teresa.
Non, non, attends, ça veut dire si elle est derrière le lit, elle est derrière le lit.
La sage, tout ça?
Oui.
Ça, c'est pour demain ou tirage?
Pour demain.
J'ai préparé son linge déjà. Derrière le lit.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be trace free.
Ça, les pansements. Là. Derrière le lit. Ouais.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night? I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description. You've never served him? Not a chance. By the sound of it, he's the type of bum you send packing right when he walks through the door. Any idea where she was headed? Nope. I didn't get that. She was murdered, Benny. Brutally murdered. If you like this lady, you should give us something. You telling me I'm not cooperating? Watch it, pal. You want us to catch the guy, sir. We need information, not cute answers and delaying tactics. I do my best, goddammit. What do you want from a guy?
Any of your regulars know the broad?
Ask him yourself.
LAPD, keep your seats, boys. This won't take a second. Can't let the son of a bitch get away. Go, Phelps, get after it. Come on, get right. Get in and drive.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Come on, Phelps, you're letting this lust get away from you.
Ah, on va pas réussi, mes amis, vous inquiétez pas, on va bientôt réussir.
God damn it, get after him, Cole.
I thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Phelps, you gotta get me closer. Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Now is not the time to play around, Phelps. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
All right, you got me. I've had enough.
Put your hands in the air! Name?
Richard Bates. What is it you want?
I'll ask the questions. Firstly, why did you run?
I don't mix with cops if I can help it.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Tell us about Teresa Terrellson.
What's to tell?
So what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
What happened to the woman?
Your guess is as good as mine.
You're coming in with us, Bates.
But I'm not your guy. What exactly am I being run in for?
You have the record. You ran from us. And there's the fact that I don't like you. That's 3 strikes now.
Take him to Central. He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Un téléphone, là.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Baudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was
Faut
involved
que
in
je
a fight
réagisse
outside.
il faut... Ouais, pour recommencer à zéro.
Alors je le remets à zéro.
Ouais.
James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has
Vous
information
dites d'avoir des
relevant to your
questions
case.
pièges?
Ouais.
Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man.
Thanks for your help.
Voilà. Alors, allez, je mets vite fait.
I heard he's...
Tu l'as prise tout à l'heure ta douche, toi?
Non, je vais la prendre après.
T'amènes un caleçon?
Non, mais après, c'est bon.
Je le
Je suis
fais
pas
après
pressé.
avec toi alors.
Ouais.
Car 11K, we have a response on your APB regarding yellow cab number 3591. The vehicle has been identified at a gas station. Now heading west on 7th Street.
Garage on 7th Street. Let's hit it, Phelps. The cab driver might tie this whole thing again.
I hope you're right.
Laissez-moi coincé là. Oh là là. Veuillez percer une alerte. Voilà, regardez. Merci. Merci beaucoup. Attends.
11K, yellow cab number 3591, sighted at the corner of Wilshire and Whitford. Repeat, Wilshire and Whitford. 11K.
Where's that cab got you now?
Bougez-vous de là, bougez-vous de là.
Further on your ATV on yellow cab number 3591. Vehicle identified at Reggie's Cafe, heading north on Whitford. KGPL clear.
It's against the rules to drive like this without a siren.
cab 3591, sighted at 6th and Valencia.
You see her taxi anywhere?
LAPD, we're investigating a murder.
What's that got to do with me?
The fare you picked up from Barron's bar last night. What was the woman wearing?
It was a green dress. Oh, don't tell me something's happened to her.
Tell me about her.
She was with this sailor. He was all over her. She wasn't having any of it. Said she just wanted to dance. But he had that look in his eye.
Where did you drop them off?
It's at the Crystal Ballroom.
What time?
After midnight. 12:30? Something like that.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
Well, that's gonna ruin my day.
Any Central Unit, car 16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church. Unit to handle code 2 identified.
Everybody. Moi c'est mal au poteau peut-être hein. Regardez, tac tac tac, hop, suspension, ça passe de partout. Et hop.
He's in interview too.
Thanks. What do you make of it?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
I didn't want to. Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning. You went to Barron's bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
And you started talking.
She looked good in her green dress. Up close, she was a little older than I thought, but like I said, I only had a 24-hour pass.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
Oui, je vais arriver.
He's pointing the finger directly at you, Jessup.
I only had one night before I was back in the tub. He had all the time in the world to look for some action. I belted him. I'd do it again. She was better off with me.
Sure. You're a shining example of chivalry, Jessup. If your story doesn't check out, Jessup, we're hanging you out to dry. Can you put the guy in two in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, Detective. Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
I want to put him down to 1 round.
Tiens, première fois que j'entends Nathan rager.
Three suspects in the can and 1 in the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
KGPL to car 11K. 11K, come in.
Tiens, Nathan
11K,
qui
go
rage.
ahead.
Patrolman reporting that Bobby Ross's car game is breaking up at midnight.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Paul.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KGPL, we have Lars Carlson picked up.
11K, roger.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far. We need to stay copacetic. We need to hold out. How do we do that? Like this. Fuck that. Keep him down, fellas.
You want
Killing
your
make you
rightful
feel
share.
powerful.
We need to fight!
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny. We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
The Kremlin's over here, Phelps. Toss it, see what you find.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Shelton. It's a buddy of mine from the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney. We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that. I'm fine too, Jack.
C'est marrant comme tu rages.
I got a part-time job. Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs? We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze. So hand it over, walk away.
Je vais arriver, 2 minutes, fini.
That they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors. But they've been moving it on to addicts. And they can't cope with the purity. So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest. My problem is that people are dying. And that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail. So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess. you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon. They got to the top back east by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
C'est bien lui l'assassin alors. Pourquoi il a la coordonnée comme ça de sang là?
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer. The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi...
Calm down!
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession to drug the home with
We're going this way.
Ackerman, you were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Why did you kill Mrs. Terrelson?
I have no recollection of the people I've killed.
Are you denying that you strangled Mrs. Terrelson with a length of rope?
I'm not denying anything. You have to have proof, lackey.
No.
We found a matching piece of rope in your lean-to. I think we'll find the blood will match too.
I own no property. How could it belong to me?
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Terrelson near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
You're lying, Ackerman. There must be a reason. You could have killed her in the camp.
My reasons are my own. Can you disprove what I say?
J'arrive!
You do your worst. You're the willing tool of a despotic state designed to victimize the unfortunate.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Terrellson.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Terrellson will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Bon mes amis, je vous dis à cette prochaine vidéo. Ciao tout le monde, abonnez-vous sur ma chaîne YouTube. Ciao tout le monde.